minds, welcome back to AG Updates. Let's see what's shaking the world today. Have you ever lifted a heavy backpack onto a high shelf or climbed to the top of a playground slide? It takes a lot of effort, right? Now imagine if lifting something heavy could charge a battery and letting it drop could turn the lights on. Sounds like magic. It's actually science and it's called a gravity battery. Using gravity as a battery. Gravity is the force that pulls everything down to earth. If you throw a ball up, gravity makes it fall back down. A gravity battery uses this simple force to store energy and then release it. Here's how it works. When we have extra energy, say on a very sunny day or a windy day, the solar panels and wind turbines make lots of electricity. We use that electricity to lift a heavy weight up high. Lifting the weight stores energy in the weight because now gravity is waiting to pull it back down. The weight might be a huge block of concrete or metal, something really heavy. In fact, some gravity batteries use big concrete blocks weighing several tons as heavy as a few elephants. Later, when we need electricity, that heavy weight is allowed to drop down in a controlled way. As it comes down, it turns a generator like the dynamo on a bicycle to produce electricity. In simple terms, uses extra power to lift the weight up and then let it fall to get power back. No fuel is burnt and nothing gets used up. We are just borrowing energy and then giving it back using gravity. It's like charging and discharging a giant reusable battery, but with rocks and gravity instead of chemicals. Even better, unlike normal batteries in your toys, which can wear out, a gravity battery can keep working for decades without losing performance. Because it's just heavy things moving up and down. Cool, right? Gravity batteries in action from Switzerland to India. This might sound unimaginative, but it's already being tested around the world. In Switzerland, engineers built a tall gravity battery tower that works kind of like a giant crane. It lifts and stacks massive blocks and then there's extra energy and lowers them to release energy later. Imagine a huge Lego tower but made of enormous heavy bricks that store power. Each block in the Swiss project is super heavy. Some weighing as much as 20 plus tons. That's like 4 or 5 elephants. By raising and lowering these blocks, the tower can store and supply electricity for thousands of homes, all using gravity. And guess what? This gravity power isn't just happening in Switzerland, it's coming to India too. An Indian power company, one of the biggest in India, is working on building gravity batteries as well. In fact, India's giant Tata company has agreed to install a gravity battery system. The plan is to stack up huge weights using extra solar energy in the daytime and then lowering them at night to keep the lights on when the sun isn't shining. This means the bright sunshine at noon could be stored and using to power your home lamp at night, all thanks to gravity. How awesome is that? A bright future powered by gravity. Gravity batteries show us that sometimes the simplest ideas can have the biggest impact. Using rocks, towers and gravity to store energy is clean and clever. There is no pollution and it uses basic materials available everywhere. It also helps us use more renewable energy. When the wind blows or sun shines, we can save that extra energy for a rainy day. Literally, in the future, we might see tower batteries next to wind farms or deep mine shafts turned into energy stores by hanging weights in them like giant yo-yos. The best part is that science is simple enough to explain to a 9-year-old like you, yet powerful enough to help entire cities. So the next time you climb a hill or ride down an elevator, think about this. You're feeling the power of gravity. And maybe one day gravity's power could be lighting up your city. Could gravity be the key to powering the world in a clean way? What other everyday forces do you think we could use to make a better battery? Write your thoughts in the comments below. Keep those curious minds buzzing and until next time, stay curious and keep learning.